Firstly, I can't take any sort of credit for this. Fiona and Lawrence have done a sterling effort trying to get you guys here, organising this place. I'd like to start off with a song. Oh, actually, words sort of that kind of encapsulate, I think, what we're trying to do here. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones to make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true. We'll make a better day. Just you and me. Say yes. Anyway, I had to get that in there. Welcome. Thank you very much for coming here. It's really humbling to organize something like this and have so many people come from across the world. We've got people from Bali, India, Israel, Russia, across Europe, and of course here the UK. So my point of being here now and talking to you guys is really trying to give you an idea of why we're here, myself, Lawrence, Fiona and Ollie. Why the hell are you come to see us or join us here? And then also, why are you here? What's the point of you guys being here? So, to give you guys a bit more background of who we are, if you haven't been stalking us like Sanderson does with his guys, the Happy Startup School, we're coming up to 3 years now of running the Happy Startup School. And it's quite bizarre when Lawrence and I started running workshops in a pub, above a pub in Farringdon, to know that from that kind of point, talking to people who didn't know what the hell we were on about, Happy Startup, what's going on there, to being able to do an event like this, to get people like you on a place like this, to have talks, to meet some really inspirational speakers, learn some really cool things and just connect, to also running events in the Alps. We've got Jack here, who invited us out to where he lives in Morillon. We've got a few altituders here as well, to actually be at a place like that, meeting some amazing people, and then thinking back to sitting in a studio, working out what does this Happy Startup School thing mean. And it's just bizarre to go from this little humble idea to what we consider now a growing global community. And because of that, we find an intense responsibility now to actually take this further and devote our time fully on the Happy Startup School and grow it and turn it into something that's going to stretch out as far as we can make it, hopefully with the help of you guys. So we have been running for nearly 11 years now an agency called Spook Studio, and we built products for entrepreneurs. I am a programmer, or my sort of background is programming. Lawrence's background is a designer. So when we started working together, it seemed like a right fit, and we were building stuff for people. That was fun at the beginning. We're doing stuff we loved, paid the bills, we enjoyed going to work every day, but it kind of lost its sense of purpose. There was no kind of underlying need to go anywhere. It was just like coasting along. And then through that work, talking to entrepreneurs, helping them not only just build things, but actually work out why the hell they're building things, we started thinking about why are we in business in the first place? What is it that we're trying to do? And how can we help them go a bit further with their idea rather than just build this thing and launch it? And how do they continue going? And so that's where the Happy Startup School came about. And that's kind of why these, the kind of events we're running, the kind of activities we're trying to pursue, sort of born from that need to actually pursue our own passions. But now, for us, we talk to our homeschoolers, and we talk about it on the way we blog and on the videos. You've got to be bold, take a risk, do what you love. And so we're now going to be eating our own dog food. And just this year, just actually in August, we closed down Spook Studio. So the business that we knew for a good 10 years, the business that's actually sustained us and kept us going, we said, nope, I'm going to stop that because we don't feel that we don't have the passion for it anymore. And the passion actually lies here. Things that we're doing with the Happy Startup School. We're going to focus and we're going to devote ourselves to the purpose that we've now, with the help of Charles, defined quite clearly, which is we are creating spaces where people can fulfill their role in the world before it's too late. Yeah? We have a finite time, and this is what we see. There's only so much. But there's this exercise with the tape measure. Has anyone heard of that? Basically, you take a tape measure. And it's about, and you mark out how many years you think you're going to live. So let's say 80. Then you take off a third for when you're sleeping. And then you take off various other bits for watching TV, being on the loo, whatever else. And you have this much smaller piece of tape. And you realize, actually, I need to do something productive in that time. And so for us, doing what we're doing now, hopefully, is something that's going to give us more meaning in what we do, but also help other people find more meaning in what they want to do. And one of the things that we found by really being true to what we believe and talking about it, we meet some really amazing people who want to help us. And only just this year, on the side of a mountain in the Alps, we shared with a really amazing group of people this peculiar dilemma. Do we shut down something we know and love to go and basically take a punt on what we think and what we believe in? We opened ourselves up to people that we thought we could trust and who could help us. And there was a unanimous yes, do it. And this was at altitude. This was an event where, again, a lot of these people we hadn't met face-to-face before, but Lawrence, through talking to them and finding the right people, bringing them together, we had this really strong bond and actually a deep sense of trust. And there's a lot of them who came to altitude who are here. And it was actually getting that amazing support that actually kind of was the wind beneath our wings. I'm not going to sing that one. And made us want to go further and take this forward and take that plunge. It's really underlined a decision that we probably had taken, but to actually hear it from other people just gave us the strength to actually take the plunge. So we're purposely walking into the unknown. And I think that's one of the things about startups. One of the things I have a lot of trouble dealing with is not knowing what's happening tomorrow. But in the end, no matter what you do, you're not sure what's going to happen tomorrow anyway. So we're doing that with purpose. Hard work starts now. So for us, we have to now make this work and now devoting all our energies. I'm sure we can. There's lots of opportunity for us over the past 2 years just doing this and thinking about what it means to take or make a global community and run a business doing that. Lots of different ways of doing it. We're going to try and see how many of those actually work. It feels scary, but it feels right. So that's, for us, shining our little light of what we're trying to do, and hopefully help everyone else shine their little lights. And with all these lights together, maybe we do something amazing. So that's the heartfelt stuff. What are you doing here at summer camp? Okay? So what happens here? This is from experience of the past 2 years. You will talk to people and sparks will happen. Some people will create businesses. Some people will leave jobs. Sorry about that. Friends will definitely be made. You will find some really cool people and you will make some really strong bonds. And you will sometimes get invites to go abroad, which is quite nice. So there are rules, though, to be able to have this happen. So you must follow these rules. First is, if you want an explanation for number one, the man over there with the glasses and the beard, Charles, can help you with that. Share your journey. Yeah? Tell people where you're at, where you're going, where you've been. Ask for help. We, eating our own dog food, believe in that wholeheartedly because it's amazing how much you get back. And in the same way, try and help where you can. One of the reasons why we have that wall in the back is to be able to identify everyone's needs, because somewhere in this room, someone's going to have a solution for you. Talk to everyone. So we would like people, and the way this whole event's been designed is for people to just randomly meet interesting new people and connect. Be yourself. I think too many events that we've been to that are like just boring sort of corporate events where you have to look the successful business person, you just encounter a lot of bullshit. And for us, we want people to actually be genuine and let your guard down. And Sanderson's really good at helping with that. So ultimately, don't be afraid to look silly. Yeah? And so to help with that, and to give you permission to look silly, I thought we'd take the lead. So Lawrence and I have known each other for a good long while. Lawrence was one of the best men, because I couldn't choose between my best mates who should be the best man at my wedding. And he lovingly put this together to showcase the wonderful life that I've led and the fashion choices that I've made. So he decided to go through all the different haircuts I had from childhood to adulthood. So compare, the different styles. So we had, of course, yes, the Stooge style. Then we had the DJ Toto style. I don't know how many of you remember DJ Toto. Okay, it doesn't mean anything to you. Then we had the Buddha style. And then, of course, we had the Yoko Ono style. This was Kevin Keegan style, if any of you know this footballer. So yeah, he really managed to make me feel a bit uncomfortable. So I can't take all of that on my own. So we also had the Hanson style. So now I look silly, he looks silly, so please feel free to look silly yourselves. Thank you.